Yo, what up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Still looking a mess and not giving a goddamn fuck. I figured I'd shave the beard when I felt better. Kind of like a, what do you call it? Memento, you know? I'm not feeling better. I mean, I am from obviously the beginning part. So, obviously that's what this is what this is about. Again, got another DM. It's crazy. A lot of the DMs aren't even coming from this channel. They're coming from the other channel, which is actually why I decided to reactivate it, because a lot of them haven't even found this channel yet. Because I've addressed, truthfully, I think this channel has been a little more in depth than the other one. But whatever, man. So, damn, I almost forgot the question. Hold on, let me check it real quick. Oh, okay, I got it. It's the same fucking question. They just started day 3, which again, in the early days, all you do is watch fucking videos, man. Like, and you don't watch too far, because it's like you don't see yourself getting there, and you don't want to cheapen the experience, I guess. I know I didn't. Like, when I was at day 2, because that's when it started for me, really. Like, the hard shit started day 2. And it just, got worse and worse. Day 3. Day 4 wasn't that bad. And then day 5, like I said, forgettable. Anyway, what was that? Yes. So look, the fact that you made the decision or the choice to, or you made the decision to be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna go through it, because here's the thing. We all want to quit at a certain point. We all want to fucking quit. But we feel it's like a mental prison that Kratom wraps you in. But it's a false prison. So those first 5 days are the most important. Once you get past those days, 6, then you get a week. Once you get a week under your belt, I'm telling you, you're still gonna feel like shit. You ain't gonna be sleeping at all. But there's hope, because it does get easier. Like, you don't feel as uncomfortable as you did the first couple of days. It's really not that difficult. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is difficult, but it's like your mind makes things seem like they're worse than they are. Yeah, after day 8, like day 8, that's a shitty ass day actually. But day 9 should be good for you. Day 10 even better. Like day 10 generally, if this is your first time going through this shit, man, and you're young, you should be good. Like by day 10, sleep is gonna be hard. Excuse me. It's gonna be hard to come by for a good while, but you're not gonna be uncomfortable during those times. Comparably, because again, I'm on 35 and I'm still not sleeping. And is there a discomfort at night? Yes, but yes and no. Like, the only discomfort is like not being able to sleep. But that whole, like, when you're like flopping and that doesn't happen anymore. Like, at least it's not happening for me. It's just I can't sleep. So that's the difference that happens usually in the second week. Um, I said this before in the earlier video. Your progress in the beginning is going to be a lot quicker, and it feels like it's slow, but it really isn't. Like that shit goes by so quick. Um, and it's slow and it's fast at the same time. It's hard to fucking explain, man. But I think all of us that have gone through it know what I'm talking about. So yeah, once you start into the second week, which again begins at day 8, but like really when you get into like day 10 and 11, the second week becomes real. There's definitely a feeling of exhaustion because like, yo, what the fuck? Like, when is this gonna end? And that feeling stays with you throughout that week until you get to like days 15, 16. Um, After that, you see, because it's like a Rolodex. The good thing about it, because it's not so far, like I'm not so far removed from it, I can still kind of remember. Excuse me, remember it. I just ate, so my fault. Um, so yeah, like that second week, you'll definitely hit a pink cloud in the second week. You'll feel. Here's the challenge though. Like there's gonna be times where you feel like, yo, I'm done. I feel great. This is over. And the very next day, that shit brings you right back down to reality. It's like, nah, motherfucker, you still got some time. Um, so once you start getting into like 16, 17, 18, now you're entering the third week. Um, Things still progress pretty quickly. You still feel like excited about what you're doing. Um, or rather, there's an excitement to quitting. Like, you actually start feeling like, yo, I can fucking move. I can clean. I can do all the menial job shit that I couldn't do a week ago. It's exhilarating to a degree. Then you get to the fourth week, and all that shit slows down. Like, there's no more excitement about quitting because it's really your body reaching homeostasis at that point. Like, you feel fine um, physically. Mentally is a whole different monster. Like, mentally, you are fucked. Now, in the past, during the stage, I'd have cravings like a motherfucker. Um, I don't have them this time. I mean, this is actually oak, so it is wood. I can knock on it. Uh, oh my god, yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna say it. Anyway, yeah, like you this like especially if like you're new to this. This is when like the cravings get stronger. Um, in fact, for the next 2 weeks, you might be tempted. Yeah, you just have to like just ignore it. Um, Even if you don't ignore it, just don't partake. Like you can, because here's the thing, like anything else, you're gonna have those moments, but it's fleeting. It's fleeting. As long as you don't, partake. Because here's the thing, this is the dangerous stage for a lot of y'all because when you get to this point, you will partake. And the thing about Kratom, like I said in one of the earlier videos, or the most recent of videos, like it don't take much to get back into the routine. Like it's literally, I'd say one is enough. You know, it maybe it's not, but I have to believe that in order to maintain. Like it has to, you have to like let yourselves know like, yo, you know what, I ain't touching this shit. Um, the second month is dangerous too because you've been off for so long that everything kind of snaps back and you forget about the doldrums of withdrawal. So that's when it's easy to be like, oh, I could take one, and you have to just not do that. Um, how far have I got? Yeah, well, there was moments where I had to have like 6 months under my belt at one point, and then it became tough after like 2.5 months. But that ain't gonna happen this time because look, you're gonna regret it. Like I think obviously if you've been following this channel, you know what I lost. I lost my fucking brother or best friend. Um, I lost my girl. I lost my job. I lost everything. Like but I shouldn't say I lost everything because I still got both of my parents. I still got siblings. I still have a lot to live for. So I haven't lost everything. But at this moment, like it feels like I lost everything that was um, prevalent in my life for the past 2 years. Like these past 2 years have been horrible, man. Horrible. Like I miss me. Like, oh, but that's the other thing. With Kratom, you're not yourself. Like there's a depletion of who you are. Um, and if you're like, look, and I can only speak on the man part, but like, Kratom fucks with your testosterone. As a man, well, you need testosterone. Like, that's our shit, man. Like, that's what makes a man a fucking man, you know? Um, like, when you're on Kratom, there's certain things like you let slide or like you don't really walk with a purpose. Like, as a man, you're supposed to walk with a purpose, man. Like, you're kind of slouched over and like you're trying to like disappear into the fucking environment. And I'll be honest with you, because where I grew up, it was a fucking jungle. So like, you can't afford to do that. Like, your food, like, yo, you getting, I don't want to talk about that. But that's part of it. It is part of it. Like, and as you get further away from this shit, like, yo, you start feeling like a man again. So that's intoxicating. Um, but yeah, I'm just proud that you made the decision. I'm proud that or I'm humbled that you reached out to me for some advice. I hope I've helped you in some way. Um, but yeah, truthfully, I think you got this. It, just at the stage you're at, day at a time. That's it. Day at a fucking time. Like, don't look that far. Like, so like if you're on day 5, don't look at videos on day 8 and shit. Like, yo, just stick to videos day 5 or 6 even. Just maybe a day or two ahead, but don't go any further than that. But you're gonna thank yourself every day that you say no. I guarantee you that. All right. So that's all I got for you for now. Uh, Thank you for the question, and uh, yeah, I'm here if you need me. Okay. Peace.